As fine as this pizza. Welcome to the pizza run. That'll.
What do we got here, Cole?
So, hey, here we are, Bellacino's. And we got, what is this called? Give it a go.
Yeah, David, start us out tonight.
What do we got?
Wait, what are we rating?
Wait,
This is the pepperoni.
The pepperoni. We're starting with the pepperoni.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
That changes everything.
Eating the wrong one.
6.7.
Okay.
I think if it wasn't that score, it'd be different. It'd be like a 7 something. Or like a 5.
No, I think you're on.
Thank you. I mean, I've felt that I've put a lot of work into that concept. I did 6.7 because it was good or whatever. Like the cheese was good, but the adhesive sauce, like the sauce as an adhesive, wasn't really good at keeping the cheese on there. The crust was kind of basic for me. Like it was kind of like surface level. Like I want to dive deep, and it's just like it's keeping me at this place where I'm like, you know, if I had a deep question to ask this pizza and ask the crust, it wouldn't have anything for me because it's just so surface level. It doesn't think about those things, you know. It doesn't even give off those things. It's just simple and almost crackery, like you said. It's close to crackery.
Well, I vehemently
in my
disagree
opinion.
with that point, but we'll get to that.
And the pepperonis were good, and the cheese itself, like the flavor was really good, but it just wasn't my favorite so far after I've tried so many different ones.
Hey, Cole, you're ready.
Okay, so I had to take just one more bite just to make sure. All right, I'm solidified in the old rating there.
Ooh.
5.3.
Ooh.
And the way I would describe this pizza is slightly above average. And I would say 5 is average, and I'd say that 0.3 is slightly above it.
And if it wasn't that score, it would be a 6.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna get this. It was so good. It was probably the best pizza ever.
they did a great job with the pepperonis. Pepperonis are great. As David said, the crust isn't like crackery at all. It's thin, but it's not like crunchy enough. It's like see, it's a real floppy, not very crunchy, and it's not necessarily. It's like in some weird place between like a pan toss and like a thin crust. It's like it's like trying to be one. Like it'd be better if it just chose one instead of sticking in the middle. Sauce was decent. Cheese tasted all right. Overall, just a really decent, average pizza. Just as decent as can be. All right.
All right, I've got some things to say. So first off, I went high.
Oh.
And I will admit, Bellacino's does have a special place in my heart. It does, yeah. 8.6.
Oh my God.
8.6, which, as you know, is high for me.
That's very high for you.
Oh yeah, I like this pizza. So I'm going to tell you why now.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I love the crust. I agree. It's like in between a thin crust. It's like thin in aesthetic. Like it looks like a thin crust, but it eats like a thick crust. You bite in, and there's some crunch to it, but there's like fluffiness inside. You know, like I don't know. Could you see that?
Yeah,
Could you see that?
I heard it.
I think the cheese is very good. My favorite thing about Bellacino's pizza is I think the grease tastes so good. I don't know what it is exactly, and there's not too much of it. It's not like a super greasy pizza, but it tastes very good. Also, a couple of bonus points because I like that the pepperonis are underneath. They're like surprise pepperonis in there, which is fun. Square pieces, you know. It's just like it's a good to eat pizza. I enjoy it. I'd say my biggest issue with it because I like the crust, I like the cheese, I like the cheese being on top, and I like the what's the word I'm looking for? Grease. I like the grease as well. My drawback would be the sauce. It's a little bit cookie cutter. It feels like it's just regular sauce. It's not twangy or anything. It's like it could be a part of like a pizza kit or something that you get from like. So it's not. It honestly doesn't taste bad, and they actually don't put very much sauce on the pizza. I feel like if you look under here, like it's not too. Well, that's actually not a good example, but
But
like
it's actually a lot of sauce.
yeah, there's bites I've taken that like weren't very saucy, but that's actually a preference of mine. I like that it's not super saucy, and sauce isn't really their strong point anyway. So I'm glad they're kind of not focusing
I'm
on
glad
it.
they kind of cut it out.
Yeah, 8.6. Couldn't quite get to be the highest score I've given, but it's up there with some of my favorite pizzas I've eaten so far. I'm a big fan.
All right.
Way to go, Bellacino.
Here's a question I just came up with. If you guys had to say, what do you think this pizza's day job would be? Like what type of occupation do you think this pizza has?
Surface level thinker. Not a philosopher.
Right? Yeah. Anything but a philosopher. What do you think?
I think it would be. Oh, that's so tough. Can you come back to me?
I'll come back. I think this pizza parties for a living. This pizza tastes just like a party pizza. Wouldn't you guys say? If I was having a party, this would be the pizza I would pick. What do you guys think about that?
I like that. I would go to that party.
I think there's a very pizza party.
I'd definitely
pizza.
go to that party, but I would not eat the pizza.
And you probably wouldn't think pretty deep about
No.
it. No.
I
I
wouldn't-
wouldn't eat the pizza.
I think it would be a therapy dog.
You think it'd be a what?
A therapy dog.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's very comforting. I
see
like
that.
the squares. I like the texture. It's not real bold. It's not like it's gonna make you. I think it's like it's a docile pizza
Right.
that makes you feel good after you eat it. In my opinion, I like it. It's a comfort food for me. It's not too bold of a pizza, but it gets the job done. There's some unique little twists and turns, and the flavor's good. I think.
All right. Well, we'll hop into the next one.